Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. Nico, good morning, Maximian. Kansubire muri bulungi. Nze wendi kati njagala kulapo episode energy drink. Ngirireko ekyokulya. Nasuze ku seti nga nkola. Anyway, never sawa. Nabadde mwenda. I'm still going to the set now. Kilomita zange 35 okuleeta abaana bano kati nzirayo. Good morning, Director Martha Academy Nama Mukono. Kansubire Holy Steady. So today we're going to be talking about minivans, vans, which ones to buy, which ones to avoid. Kwigamba tugatenga bwetutolako bwetudividinga bwetumultiplyinga. But as we talk about that, have you driven a van before yourself? Have you owned one? Would you recommend someone buys that particular van that driving, or van yeyo ina gulano ka o ina energy drink chi to ina power play ate predator kakati mpa power play mpenero ku boom bampene sumbusa za kasa no mundazi bwa kasa ndalira ku boom. Good morning, Derek Fisher, how are you today? So today we're talking about vans and minivans. And have you owned a van before? Personally, minivan jinaina ya Ipsam. I drove a Ipsam. Actually, I think sumbusa zibagenda zikozesa ku seti nainja gula ziri nene. So Ipsam, I think the Ipsam was one of the most reliable cars I've driven. Nti yako Ipsam hiyo when it decides to consume fuel, it consumes like it was sent to consume. Ate bwe bange erimu obulwadde kunywa nawe ne wejjusa. Good morning, Griffin Tibita. Yes, I hope you're doing well. And then I drove a two Dudus. Eyasooka yali UAH, yali manual, enamba na nzira bidde. Then the last one that I drove, the last Dudu I drove was an automatic UAK or your question to it was a UAK 141D. You've seen that I drove it for almost a year. I drove it for almost a year. So which van have you driven? Koverenga yo obanga wavuga ya muntu obanga oyina walabanga avuga van. What was your experience? Would you recommend someone to buy that particular van, and why? Manyeche chintu nacho chikulu nnyo. The experience of other people teaches us. We learn from other people's mistakes. We learn from other. You guys say there are guys that say that rock boom works. Times I've taken it, it hasn't worked on me, but I want to try it today. Good morning, Daniels. Totally Amanda Lucky. Exiga. Exiga nyino gisomako. Nyino gisomako. Zino zibadde nnya.
Ennya za sumbusa.
Nnya.
Ebbiri za sumbusa.
Sajja gwe.
Webale nnyo.
Kale. Okay. Kale katweteke mu ddeni. Tumaze ofuna. Kale. Tumaze ofuna amaanyi ge bayita amaanyi abasinga ge bakozesanga amaanyi. Uganda bapa ne bwaba talina gyalaga awulira gwe omulala okumudda mu maaso kimutuga nga kimunuguna kambalage kalexas kankalabise bulungi guno mwaka ki ne kalabise bulungi okalaba kalina obutaala obulabika obulungi embeganenzi the sexier the lights, the more expensive they are. I drove a Noah field tourer and I enjoyed it. Griffin, what was the downside? Definitely, yesterday I did not post. I did not take pictures. Yesterday I helped someone buy a Harrier, the first generation of the Harrier. We bought the 2.2 liter version. We bought it 16 million. I'm going to ask him to take a picture. I'm sure he has no problem. I'll ask him to take pictures for me. And okay, we wanted to buy either a Noah or a Harrier or a Kruger. Krugers are expensive, so we could not buy a Kruger. And then the Noahs, basically, if you're trying to buy a Noah and a Harrier, you'll end up buying a Harrier because those two cars can't be compared. Of course, depending on what you want to use the car for, but the fact that you're already considering a Harrier means that you're not really going to be using that car for like business. And yeah, so that's how we ended up buying a Harrier. It was a very comfortable car, very good. You like power play? When I came back in Uganda, I will. I mean, Daniel, japo wakabinyo. Muna power play yankorako luli natuka nga tacyankorako, but engeri gye nasuze nga ndi ku set okay sasuzeeyo. I left the set at 3 a.m. and right now as I drove to town, so I'm driving back to the set and I have to be alert when I get to the set. I have to be very alert. So it's better that I put what they call energy drinks before. Good morning, Remy Lewis. Derek Fisher, what's so special about the Ipsum Super? And I hear you is 130 Ipsum, 1.8cc, Derek. But the Ipsum Super looks better. It has a better interior. Even the exterior kind of looks different. The Ipsum Super, amatagayo bogaraba kabanya. The Ipsum Ordinary, amatagayo ga glass agomaso. The Super, amatagaga plastic, and they look better. They look way better. So the Ipsum Super just looks better. Almost the same. Ipsum Super has better looking bumpers. Baraza. It looks sexy basically. That's the difference. The downside of the Noah was the fuel pump and the brakes. Definitely the brakes are a problem with the Noah. Even the Noah that we road tested yesterday had trouble with the brakes. Bagenda bano kumbe eza kubbala. Anaye bwe nsalinkiriza. This jam, if I'm not going to town, this jam is unnecessary. This jam is unnecessary for someone that is not going to town. Kamuvemu ngende mpite ne walala. think I hit again about Kati. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Access News. Good morning, Salmina. I'm okay. Mr. Arthur, how do you go about on internet issues as refers to Ugandan charges? I hear data is definitely expensive, but we use data regardless, right? And I know plenty of people that don't use their internet productively. Nga bakozesa data y'omunange. Kati nze nkozesa, I use about 150,000 a month. I use about 150,000 a month, and so I use about 150,000 a month, but I do live broadcast like every day. But I know people that use 200,000 and they do nothing productive on the internet. TikTok. So in a way, it's not expensive when you do something productive. Ate, you guys also support. Is it possible to upgrade the Grand 2003, 2004, like the front lights and back lights? Yes, you can. But the difference though goes beyond the lights. Even the bumpers are kind of different. The bumpers of the 2004 are different from the bumpers of the earlier version. So you have to buy lights and the bumpers, so you can do better. It's very possible. I've seen someone driving a Polo here, a Volkswagen Polo, and wonder, will he reach work? You see this line, Toyota Subaru. It cannot be yiyo. Ani yali ayagala okugula Honda CR-V, ogiraba bwekuba ekikka. Ani yali ayagala okugula Honda CR-V yeeyo, kuba ekikka tagenda tuuka ku mulimu olwaleero. Era actually emotoka etali Subaru na Toyota gye tulabyemu ebadde efudde. Mpozi ndabyewo yiyo Benz emu. Ndino mu kuzikubalira so that you know what to buy when you go to buy a Subaru Toyota. Mulimu Golf yiyeemu Toyota. Subaru Toyota. These things don't happen by accident, guys. Toyota. Waliwo unavuga Benz naye eri mu double indicator. Double indicator tezigenda mu by accident.
It's the cafe.
Ndoza kati mutegedde gye mbatwala. These don't happen by accident. Good morning, Ajuka player. I hope you're doing well. People don't even know those things. Actually, by the way, Salmin, it's just we people that are passionate about cars that know the difference in these cars. You can walk up to a person and ask them, kakati no mubuza nti Ipsam super ne ordinary bobo ndabalaba Ipsam no mubuza nuwa new model yeriwa osera boka saba tula moroka. Most people, that's how it works. There is someone I was seeing a podcast yesterday, and I'm sure you guys have had this example plenty of times. And the guy was saying someone was really greedy of money, and they were asking him, if I gave you $1 billion today, what would you do? And they said, I would be overjoyed. And then the guy said, but you live for only 1 day. So if I gave you $1 billion, but the only condition is that you can only live 1 day. So I give you $1 billion today, but you die tomorrow. And then the guy reconsidered. Let me keep my life. So it's the same question. What would you prefer? A lot of money and you live a very short time, or for you to live long? So I find that personally, Rozo Karu Bala, you never to remove no smanya ne moroka yesingo kube yakabi, eri yesingo kube yakabi. I really need to know about Subaru Exiga. Yes, I'll do a video on Exiga. Probably I'll do it here, not on TikTok. Very brief things. Yeah, but I'm going to do. I will definitely do one on the Exiga. I think you're the same person that was asking for it. I think the Exiga is that thing that looks like a Ipsam. Doesn't look so nice, but it's a Subaru. Subarus are quite reliable. Actually, what is the price of a good Ipsam Super regardless of the number plate? 7 to 8 million now as we speak. 7 to 8. We used to buy them with my followers here at 5.5, 6 million. So you count minimum of 7 million. I'm drawing my map. I want to figure out where should I pass to avoid jam. Morning, Atta. I like your presentation. Amina. Atta is still in the tax business. He breathes tax business. Since his grandfather, it's like I think even his children are going to join the taxi business. Ateba college. Actually, for one of my podcasts, I want to host the traffic police spokesperson. There are things that we need to clarify. So yesterday, a traffic officer stopped me. And the guys, I think, wanted a bribe. But me, I'm a responsible citizen. I don't give bribes. I make sure my car is in good condition. I make sure Sikora bintu imenyamateka. So these guys wanted to never get a fine. Never get a fund. It's not commercial. Yes, I know my car is private, but this is not commercial. I'm still doing this is my private thing. But those are things that I would like to be cleared out in a podcast that I'll have with someone from traffic. Top spokesperson. I'm very good firstborn, but they was in Anangi. So Mansu, you can call Ali. Ali is good. Yakuya bako ataja kufunira chitunga chirungi. Aja kufunira chitunga chirungi. Even a van or a minivan, what was your experience? Let's share with the people here. Yeah, you can swap, but still, like I saw when we were but I'm after going guys, it was one wall in the air. Almost said it doesn't really make a difference. teri Ipsam ya 1800cc, Ipsam zona za 2000cc. Talking of engine swaps, yesterday while we were looking for a car, we finally bought a Harrier 2.2 liter 2200cc. We saw that were swapping for Harriers. They swap and put the Ipsam engine, the 3S. Nenga mujamu 5S eya 2.2 liter. Nenga batekamu 1.8 liter 2.2 liter eya Ipsam ebaita 3S. Why? 2.2 liter etera okufa kati wefa. It's much more expensive than the 2.2 liter. Ate omuntu okuba mwaka fananyi to put another engine nga ate 2 liter enywa nezifa. Yeah, but we saw a lot of Harriers that were 2.2 liter. Engera engine zazo tizabadde nnungi. Ka Ford kako mukalabi mugamba sibalaga mmoroka ndala kukubo mbalaga Toyota zukka. It's like my eyes are very open. Obubati obo, for the guys that are going to construct Matha Academy, olabi obubati, those things katono yabukubamu enamba, yabukubamu letters and numbers. Obubati construction designs ennaku zino bungi. My architect also put it on my house. So minivans and vans twaguze Harrier bwetyo enamba yayo yabukuba ki. It was a very nice car nga esanyukuza bunyokoza nani. I'm asking myself, who drives a car without AC? AC na now gambo ine motoka. Like, what do you do to say mchukua cheo? Omsana wegwa kenyo, what do you do? Good morning, happy. So vans, I think the very first van that I would definitely recommend everyone to buy would be the Nua. Now, when I say the Nua, I'm not saying the Nua, whichever Nua it is a good car. Munimu Nua estamanyi naku atezikulusa na yera okugula yo Nua kati tugenda abali civilize. Emirimu ja pick up tugikozesa pick up, emirimu ja lole tugikozesa lole. Bwetu tujja kuba n'emirembe. Njagala kudda wali kuchettula. Munange yo line eno gye ndimu mugiraba sinze njikoze nange ngoberera bagikoze. Ekijja kwewunyisa traffic asobololeka bali bonna abandi maaso n'akwata nze. BMW yiri njirabye. Hata ku Bombo Road motoka ya 2.0cc amafuta 5 liters ekutwala distance ki era ya 1.8cc 5 liter ekutwala. Kati one thing you need to understand is that 1.8cc 1.8 liter vehicle over 1800cc, a liter should be able to take you about 8 to 10 kilometers. Okay, but then the 2 liter over 2000cc, a liter should be able to take you for 7. Okay, 7 to 8. Of course, depending on the condition. Kubanga katikana akange kwalaba sike kalunje nnyo. Naye a liter takes me for about 13. 13 to 16. After taking this energy drink, I actually don't think it's the energy drink that wakes up your body. I think your body, it's a psychological thing where your body simply wakes up and you start thinking that it's the energy drink that has worked. It's not really the energy drink that works on you, it's your psychology. It's your psychology. Kati bw'obanga obeeranga ewange, driving a 2 liter vehicle might actually prove to be a little expensive. It might prove to be a little expensive. Personally, I use about 4 to 5 liters a day if I come to town and go back. But in a 2 liter vehicle, you may end up using 10 liters. Ogatako jam na biki nogatako ne condition ye motoka. Okitegeera. So it's important that where I live, because I live 35 kilometers from town, you can't find someone driving a car that is more than 1.5. Chizibu, people that drive cars that are more than 1.5 liters, bakolera mu matuga. Tebajja mu town. Kati abajja mu town, we drive these small cars. Era kwe kusobola okumalako. And the small cars are actually okay. Oba toli mu bedde akamotoka akatono nako kaba kalungi. Ekyo kyamafuta kiwedde. So the Toyota Noah is one van that I would definitely recommend that everyone buys. If you can buy the new models, the ones that have VVTi engines, they are better. They will consume less fuel. However, if you cannot be able to get one that is healthy and within the money you have, then you can buy the older model. But generally, the Noahs are good vans. You can use the Noah for school van. You can use it for delivery. You can use it as a family car. It will definitely work for you. I know the new models are actually okay. The new models are okay. It's just that the new models are not as cheap. Are not as rough as the older models. You see, the older models of the Noah are much more friendly for our roads than the new models. And then naturally, one thing you need to understand is that our mechanics have not yet understood how to work with these newer model cars, because they don't research. They learn by simply tebasoma, and that's majorly where the problem comes in with basically all the cars. There's a model cars. Of course, their cars are problematic globally. Like the BMW is problematic globally. It has nothing to do with Ugandan mechanics. The Volkswagen, okuja Kongo okuze empya, okitegeera. Era emmotoka eziri reliable in Kampala, they are reliable everywhere. Sajja bakaba engineer D4 of the Noah Volkswagen 2006. Okay, I think Derek, bana Uganda tulina bubeezi na kyejo. When those guys, the car manufacturer sells a car, they specify the kind of oils that should go to the engine. They specify the kind of fuel they recommend for that engine. I don't know if I make sense. Kakati, if you buy that car, and you don't put the recommended fuel, definitely that car is going to give you trouble. If you buy that car and you don't service it with the recommended, oils, you're still going to get a lot of trouble. And that's what Ugandans do. A Ugandan is the kind of person that will buy a car and the manufacturer recommends that they use premium fuel. Nena achamaka petrol station ke baita other fuels. Orokuba erinnya lya petrol station limunyumidde. Okitegeera. Ne bamugamba nti this car you're supposed to use probably, let me give an example, 50 W, a kind 50 W engine oil. I'm just giving you a slight example. guy n'agenda okukola service n'ata paying attention ne bamuteeramu 30W ate ne bakikola multiple times naye nga yita paying attention. I don't know if I make sense. Ngata paying attention, and when you do this multiple times until the car gets tired, because when they made this engine they recommend it for something. Okitegeera nga naye bw'obeera n'omubiri gwo ne bagamba nti you're allergic to this treats you bad, this treats you right. Like me, I don't eat cinnamon. When I eat cinnamon, I get hiccups. Cut me, I know my body. Cut, you can imagine if you as a person, you have things that you are allergic to. Ngatekwe katonda yakora. Okitegeera. You imagine something that was made by humans. Kitegeeza, they make certain engines to perform in certain conditions with certain when they are being treated in certain ways. So kati kitera okubeera ku engine ezo ze bagamba simanya D4, so whichever engine that is specific, which is GDI, okitegeera, those engines tezali badembi. It's just that they require special care. Kye nagambye nti nuwe empya ezo tezimanyi nnaku. Gwe bw'obanga oyagala emmoloka eneemanyi ennaku, nuwe empya gyesonekugaka eziri nuwe eŋŋanda n'ensoga ezo zijja kuwa emirembe. You don't togula mbwa nzungu noyagala eri effene. Okitegeera, if you buy embwa enzungu you make sure you buy dog food. That's how it works. But personally I find that the Nuas are okay. In a project Nua jenjagala okujja eyo okulu eyo, I'll document the process. Kati zino weeks ezijjanga bbiri ndi very busy, but when I get time nja kugendayo ngisuubuleyo mbalage the entire process of restoring it. Era erimu ogwo omwaka gwogambye abantu gwe batya, and me I'm going to be drive it for a very long time, because once you understand how to look after those cars, kati kibanga kuwasa mwana wa mugagga. Owasa omwana w'omugagga olina muyisa nga kitaawe bw'abadde amuyisa. Towasa mwana wa mugagga ate n'oyagala omuyise ng'omwana w'omwavu. Alina ebintu by'aba yamanyiira. Kakitegeeza nawe by'oba olina okuyita. By the way, what I'm doing is I'm cutting some kajame. Zino shortcuts zaffe abayiribi. Omanya nti kati wempita wano nsaving amafuta ate moroka yange leero yayasa akataala era njala genda ku mafuta nteekewokko katinza kwetantala jam. Waliwo abantu abamu nga they know their cars. I don't know the akataala. I run and put fuel. So the Nua is I personally believe that the Nua is the most reliable car that you can buy in Uganda. Okay? In Uganda it's the Nua. The Foxe oyina kuba ate Foxe yo yakulabirira nnyo baaba esinga ne ku Nua obubi. Okitegeera yo yakulabirira nnyo ebanga mukazi mweru nga wakabina otunula eri waliwo amutunuulidde. The only difference is that
It's the cafe. Oh, it's someone! Turhama!
Ani agambye banaye comment. Talk something about Toyota Oppa. Toyota Oppa has the same engine as the Primo new model. Toyota Oppa has the same engine as the Primo new model. Of course, while there is an Oppa there is an older version of Oppa that doesn't have a VVTi engine, but don't buy it. Buy the version that has a VVTi engine, which is the same engine as the Primo new model. Which take it. That car is okay, and that is overpriced in the market. It's not worth the price. Wojja kasanga bakatunda million 14 15 okitegera. At that price you can get a Spacio new model, you can get a Primo new model okitegera. Those cars will be worth your money because with those cars you can recoup your investment far much better and faster than how you would with an Opel. Yeah, so but it's not a bad car. Obanga ulya joyagala, you can buy it and enjoy it. But I find that it will not be because if said everything nganze nakalaba abantu nga babiri nga bagala okula Opel okitegera babiri. So you have to ask yourself how many people are actually looking for that car. It's a good car if you already have it, but if you're buying it for a budget for the amount that will buy another better car, I would actually recommend that you buy the other better car. Okitegera. Arthur waliwo anguza chariot naye he replaced with Chikumi engine. Bwaba ya replacing a engine ati kati alina okuba nga replacing a gearbox and the electronic system as well nga yabikola. Bwaba yabikola nga yabikola bulungi kigule naye gigule ng'omanyi tolina gogenda kiguza. Okitegeera naye muwalabu bwe yagikanika teyagivugamu. Is there packed for 4 years? Yotogula. If they even change the engine and then they did not drive it, then don't buy. We don't go to a million. Mungo shimanyi nawe we kule million tema spare. Mitsubishi Chariot is one of those troublesome cars, eh? Very troublesome. Yemu kweze moroke kuswaza ne bobogira biridde otya. Ekuswaliza ddala. But babagiguza million ngemu obe mu kitundu bakale 2 getambula baida utogigulanga tetambula because you will drop your money. Babagiguza million nga 2 gula niwe abagenda kuguza sente so kulayo Ipsam. Nze ngula Ipsam because at least Ipsam people want to buy it, but the Chariot, who is going to buy it from you? You get the Chariot is notorious. Abatali Kampala mulabo tusala jamu ya off-roading. JK I'm off-roading. Mulabo lwaki njagala akakorola kange mu buli mbeera. By the way, today I'm changing a clutch. Muto wange yagenda navuga emmoroka eno nawunyisa clutch netandika okugwayo. I've driven it for like another month. Naye kati empulira bwe emmoroka eno bweneeweza omwezi omulala ejja kuba ennyambye nnyo. Clutch eri wansi eri ddala. So but I always have a spare clutch in my car, so the only thing I need is a mechanic to come with these tools. Ajjemu clutch enkadde ateekemu empya. Zembenga kimazi. Then the other van that you can buy is that van in front of us. That's the Alphard. The Alphard ejja with 2.4 liter and 3 liter. It would be bad, but because we are Ugandans and saving money on whatever we can save on is a good thing. Bula eya 2.4 liter we yagali. Just don't overload it because already Moroke Yebele is to 2.4 liter. You can imagine that thing is 2.4 liter and this thing yani ne Harrier kawonde 2.4 liter. Atenga kino kinene ku Harrier. Kitegera so ene Moroke obojja engine ojja jimenya. I'm very certain that most of the Alphards that break down are the ones that are 2.4 liter. Why? Because 2.4 liter Alphard, the engine ebera ntono kukode. So if you're going to buy a 2.4 liter Alphard, just make sure to overload it. Kitegera ojja kuba weeyagala kifire nga mu family yo yokka, but ngojeko okuba nti overloading no kitta, but make sure you service it, give it good fuel. Kale moroka zinezaffe empya, just look after it. Amafuta mugarabe ne wobo saving nusu 10 kati waliwo abantu abanywa mitwalo 3 nusu 10 ku mitwalo 3 bato enda kyose genda onywa amafuta ku Total, genda onywa amafuta ku Shell, okitegeera obenga onywa premium fuel omulungi. Zino petrol station ndala biziba zaagala nzogereko bangulire emmotoka eyo banga that's kati awo omanya sacrifice eri worth it. Naye omanyi kitegeeza okuwaana ekintu omanyi si kirungi nnyo naye nga kati bemba gamba bemba wanira nga tebampadde yadde 10 ebintu byengezesezza nembiraba nga birungi bano abalala balina okubaako kye bampa ate nga kyamaanyi tugenda ogereko awo tugende mu maaso yindako nsomeyo komenti wano ndyoke neeyongere mu maaso. Yes, travel life vlog 5 million kweye moroka embi segujja gireke tugula million 5 naawe neddobo osuula sente. Ata Vox erina buzibu mu system y'amafuta akongera pressure y'amafuta esumbu wange ekuze. Ebyo byonna byekwaso. Let me tell you, system y'amafuta bwe kaba akongera pressure nga kafa lwa nsonga emu. When you take bad fuels for a continuous period of time, kale nze nentuka ku level evuga emmotoka mbaka fulu naye gayi mulekeddewo space mbutajaawo. Twayiga emmoroka nze wompa wenja kati abantu abasaana bajjewa ate abaweyo ka refresher course. Wompa wenja mwadde wantu nga wagaze ne waliyo n'ekikomera naye mbutajaawo. Kati olaba Bashir, pressure ey'amafuta eri influenced by a number of things. Naye ekisooka fuel pump. If the fuel pump is okay, then the fuel filter. If the fuel filter is not blocked by that, kati awo amafuta gaba gayita bulungi ne gatuuka mu oluti olwo olugaba amafuta mu nozzle. Okitegeera oluti bwe lubeera okay, the nozzles bwe zibeera okay, kati awo ng'otandika ekimiro. Okitegeera. But however, one thing you need to understand, and this happens with all cars, emmotoka bw'ogiwa amafuta amachaafu continuously, that blocks the nozzles, it blocks all those pipes. It can block whichever pipe where the fuel comes, it can block the fuel filter and all. Okitegeera. Kati mwene mutandika okulowooza nti obuzibu buli ku mmotoka naye ng'obuzibu buli ku mafuta g'onywa. Okitegeera. You can't be taking that fuel all the time. N'onywa gwa mafuta amachaafu for a year. Ng'onywa amafuta amachaafu and you think that a car like a Voxer will not respond. Kyenabagambye nti ezinuweeza empya kati ne Voxer gitwaliremu zaakulabiriranga mwana wa mugagga. You can't get a Voxer and start taking fuel from other fuels. Matha energy bwenga buli ka petrol station kola bawo kyama nolowooza ate moroka ogiwa n'amafuta matono. Okitegeera era ejja kufa akutandika okulowooza nti moroka yembi. Ntegedde bannange Bashir naye nga tebabatiisa mu nze sina moroka kati gyentya bweba Toyota sikyatya. The only thing that happens is that some cars are more specific about what you need to put in them than others. Okitegeera olaba ne akamoroka kano kalaba kano bw'okasamba amafuta amabise bokapipira kakadde naye keematira. Ono FIFA grief waawa. Ono FIFA grief Arthur, you said Opa bazitunda 14 naye I've so far seen them. Where have you seen Opas at 6 million? Nyabo lita 5 ya mmeka bajimpekemu. Nyabo bannange network mugirabye. Mbadde nzira mu Gabriel, you have told me that olina wolaba Opa nga bazitula million 6. Ndagirira batunda Opa eze million 6. teri opa nungi ya million mukaaga tuzinonyezaako era olaba the internet is very very misleading ate Gigi ne Facebook those brokers will tell you what you want to hear. They will tell you what you want to hear. And kerosene. The broker tell you what you want to hear. Bakusikose mbere. Nyabo, good morning. Mpayo kenda ezo lita 2 mpali lita 4 wegumu kanana. So the brokers, Gabriel, the brokers will tell you what you want to hear and they pull you close. Bwosembera nga bali okabakolako emikolo, and that's how it is with all brokers. Kabebere ba nyumba, kabebere ba ttaka, kabebere ba ki, bo bakolako emikolo. Okitegeera. After tomorrow, show me again when you are about to reach where Martha, we're about to reach where. Nze tabula mbagambi buli ayagala okumwogerako alina kumpa sente nyingi bwembanga ngenda kurecommendinga ekintu kyesikozesangako. Okitegeera. Omusajja mubulire ku sente za 5 million from kati million 5 ipsa mu kibina 10 tibita. That's nze sagala kozesa abantu nsobi. Space ordinary teyina buzibu naye ngebe na ntono for portrait okujja kongo obukoko bibiri nebo bango okola portrait farm eri serious ogenda kale okazizaamu gamanyi okunjikako kale gwe spatio ordinary moroka nunje yenkadde eyo naye ngebeera ntono for portrait ate ng'ogenda gigula sente zosobola ofuniramu kiwish ate nga kiwish osobola okufunako sisi 18. Good morning, JK. But Spatio Ordinary has no problem. You said it right. I got information from a broker. Yes, Gabriel. But broker, their job is to pull you close. Bosembera, bakube wadi. Mbote bajja kugamba mazima because mbutamanya mubakubira. They know, but that someone that wants the offer, you know that the offer is impossible to find a 6 million. But they also know that you have some more money. So they want to pull you close so that you use the extra money that you have. I can't tell you how many times we have found someone ready to buy a car at twice the amount it should be bought. But they were ready because and then they end up saving a lot of money. Thank you very much. Arthur, can I get a new Japan Toyota Corolla 16 valve EF5 5A engine around? Yes, where you judge for million dozanga bili chitundu satu monyeze ateze moroka za EF5 engine za EF5 bazisera nokusingeza VVTI. I don't know why. Gwe ozanyira mukugo twala eri twala eri ebirevu mulabe osajja ba sino track muvumi ebirevu nga nange nyine ebirevu osobola gifuna million nga 2.3. I'm thinking Arthur, help me with your phone number. Charles, my phone number eri mu description ya channel. Eri mu description ya channel bannange. Leero bagenda kunzita director agenda tuuka leetu ku set sawa ziri 2 kyokka njagala na kunywa mafuta oba naganywedda naye naatuuka nenda bagambi beebaka. I made them shoot up to 3 AM nembagamba ngenda baleka beebake abagira beebaka enemba bakozesa marathon. So what van bagambye Toyota no wagula Alpha digula nyine ebirevu naye anti onoonya kyovuma omuntu nga tekimunyiize nnyo onoonya ekintu ekiri simple kati oyo muvumye n'asanyuka na busanyusi ng'alaba byemuvuma nange mbirina. This is how careful you have to be on Ugandan roads, by the way. On Ugandan roads, you're the only send driver. So at any moment, expect someone to brake unexpectedly, expect someone to enter the road unexpectedly. So you need to give them space, and a lot of space, by the way. You Alpha the Mujiraba. It's not by accident that the Alpha Nyinje Kokubo. Those cars are very, very reliable. But also, of course, you have to buy the right engine size. Tokula Alpha the engine in Nene. Ngogenda GTK into the engine. Ochitegeera kuba ezo engine ezo wadde z'amaanyi naye era budget prescribing, like the Alpha is a luxury car. It's meant to carry only passengers. Naye osanga omuntu n'agula Alpha ate n'agala agiteekemu ensawo z'omuceere olw'okuba nnene. Tebaagikolera ekyo. Okitegeera. Ate the car makers, the more advanced they get, the more specific they are about. That's where the world is going. They will tell you, we are selling you this car because it's the reason why Chigege ziri motoka ngumunyo is because Chigege bazikolanga cargo vans. If you did not know, Chigege zinongeye tuli maso. They don't come with the seats in the back cabin. Wabera wakaru wakuteka kafankunali. But why do you always? Banaye James, I've not seen it. Good morning, Solomon. Banaye, I have not seen your James. Let me look for it. James, it seems your comments hide. I don't know why. Now, why don't you post it like 2 to 3 times? Because you see the message that you post complaining actually gets seen. Now you look at that view of the sky. Really nice, right? So don't forget, guys, I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car and you don't want to make mistakes, you don't want to be cheated basically, or you don't want to buy a car that is not in health, chariot here to Iseko, or you don't want to buy a car that was stolen and something like that, then you're going to want to use Arthur's pre-purchase inspection services. I come with a mechanic, and trust me, the turnaround time is 1 day. We charge a fee of only 400k. Kwezo sente kwe kuli makanika kwe kuli time yange kwe kuli namafuta gatwala ku moroka. If you have a broker that you have already contacted, we can go and see the cars that broker has first. And if you find a good one, definitely you go with that one. But if you don't find a good car, then we can make a few phone calls ourselves that very day. 400,000 is the fee. It's not negotiable. Abamanyi value ya service yo boba gitegeera. Gwe batula abamu value ya service ya pre-purchase inspection ze wange tukuba simu nga manyina mitwala 35. Je natandikira kwa 35. And I realized I was charging very little for the benefit you guys are getting out of that service. Majority of the people that buy cars with us definitely buy very good cars. All of them have had good cars, but also majority of the people that buy cars with us, they save a lot of money. Tugula kuchitwali bade Twitter wholesale price. Simanyi over wholesale jechiri, but you buy at a bargain. Every car that we have bought, ndabo mwana wa boda bwajiduka banani. No musabaza asiri. Say, bana, the way I'm scared of borders, eh? Hey, James, even these guys are not seeing your messages. Since then, I would not skip a comment intentionally, guys. You try network, guys. Sorry about that. Network. So the vans zembade nkugambye Nuwa, you can buy the Alphard, you can buy Voxe osobola okugula naye nga bwoba togyesiga bulungi obanga tomanyi kulabirira moroka gyesonyiwe okitegeera. The Regius, you can buy, the Regius has one downside, but if you buy a Regius, the diesel Regius that has a 1 KZ engine is good, but the KZ engine, normally people don't look after them very well. So you may get a lot of trouble. But it's the best when you're buying a Regius. But there is a petrol Regius which outlives the diesel Regius, but you can imagine driving a 2.7 liter car in petrol. It's a very good car as well. The Super Custom used to be good before better option. The drone can be bought at even 50 million in the bond. That's if you did not know. Ogura Super Custom at 25 million. I'm imagining by the time you think you're buying a Super Custom, you're buying for commercial. Watch to get a bondi. No Ogura drone million in Gatan. And no bango turn is a model KEO. Which take million yatano, I'm sure. Or sort of an Alphard. I'm not very sure, but I imagine you can get an Alphard, you can get a Noah, and it will live long. Which take million yana, which take Sinda Hida tell no, I take a state Dicas Mania Tabo, or can catch no chili for can catch no chili for can catch no chili chifa. And that's how the Super Custom has been basically with most of the people that I've seen. With most of the people that I've seen. That's how it has always been. Let's chuma. Nenga Super Custom yali badde motoka nnungi. Ebyo ebizibu byayo. Ne lwaki sibasibula abantu mwe nenkuba ku masimu wange n'amasimu genyina okuba ngendo tuka ku setting ebintu biri set. Kanywa amafuta nga bwe nkuba amasimu gano. Let me just go through the names. Wamala. Kali, juza au. Okay, Maximian. Gwe, sagala V-Power. Sagala V-Power. Taina makulu. Si mulungi.
Agenda kugwerera mangu.
Eyo theory. Nze nkubulya nze
nakuwera ko ekirabo.
Nze nywa full tank buli lunaku ssemu. Mubuuzo oyo. Era ngenda kujjuzaawo. Ne V-Power namunywako full tank naye talina makulu.
Amina.
Ompa kirabo ki? Lindako, ompa kirabo ki? Ompa kirabo ki?
Oyagala kirabo.
Tulina birabo bibino wamama.
Mbingambe ndabe kye nnunda.
Tulina t-shirt ey'ekitogi nga ya white.
Nze sambala ngoye. Yale ekirabo nga kizitowa.
Tulina
nze kati nze bansasula okwambala bino, nze bansasula obyambala. Teka mufiwero save nagwe. Teka mufiwero. Juza tanka ya ngende. V-Power talina makulu. Mbawira abagala mbonywe full tanka ya V-Power nga bampa nkofira na t-shirt. Uno guy ali wano shero yasekanga gwe. Anyway, Nico, Martha Director, Martha Academy, Derek Fisher, Griffin Ivan, Tibita, Manda Lucky, King Daniels, Remy Lewis, Paul Banaria, Access News, Uncle Salmina, Aijuka Blair, Pasco Joseph, Ouma Elisha, Mansour Hanifa, Firstborn, Abi, Mugala C, Joshua, Bashir Mukarazi, Gabriel from Uganda, Tabula Moses Seguja, Travel Life Vlog, Onono FIFA Gref, Opa Wawa Banange. JK definitely. Charles Nkugwa, Komujara James, King Daniels Nkogedeko, Arthur Gezako Kendeza Energy, powers okozesa munange I'm going to stop after my set kwatirirako kanziye kwate ekisaanikira munange energy drink zino ziraba ndi muzinywa. I think this is going to be my last day. I hardly slept at night and I need to be up the entire day. Kat I would use coffee na coffee and pabuwi mtu nonse. Yeah, so I can't. So I'm using this, but this is like my last day of using this energy drink. Awunzireyo munomo yange. Twanira even madinga skipping angolumo zuka duli. There is a time I had a live network abuyanzi jako ni neighbor kama parking kusomero lya abana. I slept there for like an hour and a half. So that's how it has been. Nenga sijja kulaga Korea Gabriel. Genda mu videos zange nkadde Corolla mwelyo jajjira bannamukadde wange. But guys, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Question Friday. You come and ask whichever question you have. Ate bikuddibwemu abantu we bali abaddamu tolekeraawo amafuta gamala kujjula bulungi. But guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you. Ciao.